Shazad Sheikh, Motoring Middle East, and this is the Ferrari 458 Speciale. This is the hardcore track-ready version of the 458 Italia, and they are certainly not joking when they say hardcore and track-ready. It's lost a lot of weight. It's 90 kilograms down on the 458 Italia. It's done that largely through lighter bumpers, lighter windows, and taken a whole load of stuff out from the inside. It's got a 4.5 litre V8, just like the 458 Italia, which produces about 597 horsepower, so nearly 600 horsepower on this, which is 34 horsepower more than the regular car. The reason I'm pointing down here is because I want to show you these flaps. I don't know if you can make them out, just in there. So just like there's got bits on the 458 that move under speed, those open up at 160 kilometers an hour, and there's another flap underneath that will open up at around 225 kilometers per hour. This car has got stiffer suspension, it's got beefed up brakes, as you can see. It's got extremely sticky Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires. I say sticky, they're actually not very grippy when they're cold, but as they heat up, they are incredibly grippy. Engine, you can see, this is the window I was talking about, very, very thin. Let's get inside, because I do have the key, of course. There you go, regular Ferrari key. Check out these doors. Look at that, carbon cards on there, hardly any trim at all, just a handle. Of course, nowhere to lean your elbow on, which I have been struggling with a little bit. So let's start this thing up before I tell you a little bit more. So first thing to do is to insert the key and turn it. That all wakens up, but it won't start until you press the button here. There you go. Now I don't know if you're going to be able to hear the rest of this, but I'm just going to show you around the interior. Hopefully you'll be able to hear what I'm saying. I've actually raised my voice. Interestingly, we did a decibel test in this car yesterday. At 125 it was about over 90 decibels. A regular car would be just around 60 decibels, so yeah, very, very loud indeed. As you can see, no glove box in here. I've taken all that away. The seats are light, body hugging, very tight. Sport seats, very light. There's no carpets. There's not much of anything in here, to be honest. It's nice of them to have left what they have left in here. What have we got in here? Over here, we've got something that says pit lane. See that? So you think that's a pit lane speed limiter? No, that's actually the cruise control. You turn it this way and that way to do the cruise control. This bit here operates that screen over there. So if I hit main, I can run through this. Status takes you back to the speedometer, which you need, because otherwise you will have no idea how quickly you're going until the police are hauling you into court. VDA gives you this stuff here. Now, I just want to show you this bit here, because this is the Manettino, as you know, which gives you sport, race, you're on your own, and you're dead modes. And that's when it's really, really slippery, in which case you should just lock everything down and stay at home. If I turn that, it's on sport, which is sort of its default mode. If I turn that on to race, you can see what happens to the diffs and the tractions and the ABS. And then if I go to you're on your own mode, the CT off mode, you see what happens there, and then you go to ESC off, which is your dead mode. And before I do anything else, I'm going to switch it back into sport, because I don't want to leave that on inadvertently. So put it back into main, and you've got your trip there. Main again, set up all the usual stuff. Go back onto there. There's your rev counter, big and central. You can run this on auto mode, or you can do the paddle shifts, obviously. Of course, over here, you have these buttons over here, which basically operate this screen. So again, in here, you've got the nav, which was what you could see there, media, you can sync up your phone, and Bluetooth, your tunes. I think Bluetooth, actually, I haven't tried it, but definitely you can hook up your iPod. You've got phone and you've got radio. Manettino, as we've said, there's the wipers, there's the indicators, there's the AC. Look at this setup here. This kind of floating arrangement here with the buttons. You got reverse, automatic, and launch. Basically, you press reverse if you want to go back. Otherwise, you just pull on the right pedal to go into first gear, and then that means you're ready to go forward. and to go into neutral and try this because I need two hands to do this, pull them both at the same time, and you go into neutral. The handbrake, there is one, it's underneath there. So, lightweight car, absolutely ferocious, incredibly loud. Make sure I'm in neutral so I can give you a blip of the throttle. Maybe I'll just open the window as well. It does have electric windows actually. That's the Ferrari sound right there. Not quite as melodic as a 458 Italia, more deep, more guttural, more angry. This whole car is angry. This car is a track car, it's hardcore. It's not your daily driver, that is for sure. But on your favorite road and on your favorite track, there's very little to touch this car. What do I think of it? Well, I think wait for the full review on motoringme.com. Also check us out on Facebook, Instagram, all the rest of it. Thank you.